Yeah, I got you. Good luck.
Alrighty, folks. Hello, and welcome to Rockingham. My name is John Theodore, streaming live on twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore. Thank you very much for tuning in. And welcome as well to my YouTube audience. If you guys are weren't able to make the live stream and you're watching this live on youtube.com/C/John Theodore, thank you so much for tuning in. This is a 70-lap race at Rockingham. I'm starting 10th in the number 5 Corey Bishop Congress 2018 Ford Fusion. Should be a good race, looking forward to it. Just going to try to take it easy. Really focusing on the Zendith approach, the path of least resistance. And you know what? I'm going to be honest, I don't have a full concept of what that means, but I think it's something that we will learn exactly what that means as we continue to develop it here on this channel. That's a decent start. Oh, Trevor's pressuring me back. I scraped the wall a little bit.
Still there at your door. Clear inside.
That was fine. That was my fault. He gave me plenty of room. I got the wall on my own.
30.115.
Driving it in too hard. That's going to kill the right front tire if I keep doing that. And so I need to not do that anymore. Just focus on taking it in easy. Take it in easy first, and then once you've got that going, you can focus on, once you're taking it in easy properly, you can focus on getting the most out of that exit. But you can't do both.
Great job, dude.
That was to make sure that I got by him. That probably cost me too much, but I was worried that he was going to come back up and I didn't see another way around him, so I took a 2X. I'm fine with that.
Good luck, good job. Right, inside, inside. Still there? There. That was a good job. Inside.
And that's another 2X. That one didn't need to happen necessarily. But I don't think I've done too much damage to the car. I should be fine. If we get a caution, we'll go work on that. Whoa. That was almost bad.
039 on the bottom inside. Still there?
All right, roll out of it.
Still there. Clear low.
All right, back to what we were focused on before all that action happened. Take it in easy first, and then we'll work on maximizing corner exit that we can do because we're taking it in easier.
7.
Still taking it in too hard. Still taking it in too hard. Let's just focus on corner entry. Roll out.
24.
Brake.
661.
That felt better. I actually had a pretty good entry. It wasn't too hard. Roll out, brake. Pick up that throttle. Focus on closing in on him. Roll out, brake.
837.
Focus on the turn. Get a little bit off. That was a 1/10 of a second gain through that corner. Roll out, brake. Focus on the turn. Get the throttle picked up as good as you can. Ooh, danced a little sideways. Roll out, brake.
24.73.
I'm saying that just because in order to do it properly, you really do have to interrupt any other thought that's going on in your head when you hit your braking point. Whatever you're talking about, roll out, brake. All right, Jaron, take care, man. Whatever you're focusing on, you get a couple seconds to check chat, roll out, brake.
24.9.
But when you are starting, when you do that corner entry, you have to make sure that that is the only thought in your head at that moment to hit it right. Everything else, roll out brake. Just focusing on corner entry right now. I have lost a little bit of time to the 6. I think I made a mistake at some point in there. I'm working on roll out brake.
24.7.
Nice day, Chad.
Hey, Live for Speed, how's it going?
Ooh, that was a couple times there.
Thank you, sir.
Just working on roll out brake. Working on trying to improve corner entry. I've gotten into the wall a couple times in this race, made a couple mistakes. It was actually the 7 roll out brake. See what happened there? I didn't say it in time. Missed my braking point. That's the guy actually that I stuffed it into the wall to make sure that I was by him. Looks like he actually came back up and didn't.
That didn't sound good.
Didn't collect any damage, so I probably overreacted. Roll out brake.
25.30.
Probably overreacted to that situation. Maybe did a little damage to the car that I didn't need to. But I'm doing fine right now. Roll out brake. I've only been on this track once. When I was on it Monday night after an hour of practice, I was a lot roll out brake. I was a 1/10 and a half quicker in qualifying, I think. And I was also quicker in the race.
Go inside, go inside.
Roll out brake. It's only lap 14 to 70. There's a lot of race left in this one. If we end up getting a caution, it'll turn things around a lot. But even if we don't, if I take care of my tires, roll out brake.
25.0.
That's maybe a little bit harder in than I wanted to be.
Yeah, Jake, sorry, I thought you were going on the inside.
But yeah, if I can take care of my tires and just stay with these guys, top 5 is still roll out brake.
Didn't expect to catch you like that right there. Sorry.
What's interesting is I feel like I'm going into the corner as hard as I have been, and it feels like the 15 behind me is going in harder. Roll out brake.
9 outside.
Really wish that 24 would have stayed high.
At all, but I'll give you 4X.
And here we go, roll out brake. I'm glad that this is entertaining for you guys. Picking up the throttle again. Roll out brake.
25.5.
All right. I think that's going to be the title of this video on YouTube, is roll out brake. Roll out brake. This reminds me of the scene in Driven, the Sylvester Stallone, where he's humming, I think it is, around the track. When he starts humming, it means that he's going fast. I missed one there. See, roll out brake. Again, it's just an exercise to keep me focused on corner entry, which is where it all is. Corner entry sets up your exit, sets up roll out brake, everything else.
25.293.
So much of racing is just staying focused. It applies to roll out brake. Life as well. Yeah, this race might go green the whole way. You never know. Roll out brake.
25.372.
Back end's starting to dance a little bit. Tires are getting worn. Just noting that. Roll out brake. They are really getting worn. I didn't realize I'd made them so mad. Start taking care of them a little bit better on corner exit. Roll out brake.
25.776.
Go inside.
If anything else, I mean, just cool them down a little bit. Roll out brake. 15's right on my tail. Holding 10th, or 9th, sorry. Holding a top 10 position. Roll out brake.
25.718.
We got 4 X's. Straighten up throttle, right. That's when we work on corner exit. Then when you put them together, roll out brake. Turn. Straighten up throttle. Get on it, get on it. A little loose. Caught it. Roll out brake.
25.495.
Good exercise. Straighten up throttle. Whoa. Roll out brake. I mean, I can talk about other things too, but right now I'm really gotta keep that drive going. Running 9th, roll out brake in the number 5 car. Lap 24 of 70. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it.
514, thanks.
Picking up the throttle again. Here we roll out brake.
Hey, we all gotta share the track a little bit.
It's working. I'm driving better than I was when I wasn't doing it. Roll out brake.
25.564.
Drew Faryniarz is in this one. I bet he's running up front.
I'll send you the bill for the new pair of pants.
And I bet that a lap car just scared him. Roll out brake. 15 getting awful aggressive on corner entry again, but you saw how it's caused him to slid up overall. Oh, now he's got to run.
Inside,
roll out brake.
25.765. Still there at your door.
Maybe the high groove is the way to go right now. Let's try that. That felt good. Roll out brake. Interesting. Roll out brake.
25.695.
There's definitely something up there. 15 just blink out, roll out brake.
Oh, I got loose.
Maybe it doesn't need to be that high. There's definitely some extra grip up there. Roll out brake. Very interesting.
25.566.
Let's keep playing with that. Uh-oh, trouble. Roll out brake. With the exception of the issue in the 7, it's all been cars in the 20s that are really having problems. I think this is a single split race, which some of those guys might be roll out brake.
25.7.
They might be pretty low in the I rating. This is a long way to go for some of these guys, and these tires are getting chewed up. Roll out brake.
Whew, I straight off the wall, too.
Does this thing have a green flag pit stop in it if it goes long enough? We're coming up towards halfway. Doesn't need to. Roll out brake.
25.7.
But I wonder what the delta on that would be. I'm really tempted to come in and try tires. Roll out brake. But I don't think that's a good idea either. I'm sure that the caution will come out. Like I said, never goes badly for me when I just bet on caution. Roll out brake.
25.72.
Freddy de la Rosa. Whoa.
Inside.
Yikes. See what happens when I get a little bit distracted? Big mistake there. Roll out, brake.
26.479.
Thank you.
Freddy de la Rosa. Where is he running right now? Or is he in this race, or is that somebody not in this race? When I'm in a race, my brain is pretty much only on that race. Roll out brake.
25.763.
Oh, he's second? Okay, well, clearly he's quick. Roll out brake. So you want to have the braking point set early. I am getting a better run off the rollout brake
25.
corner than the 15, who's kind of overdriving and sliding up. I've got a much better angle for corner exit than he has. I get to the throttle earlier, get better momentum, rollout brake. He's really sliding it in there. He'll kill that right front if he keeps driving it like that. We'll get him back. Rollout brake.
25.724.
It's interesting how this new approach that I'm doing is giving me the rollout brake clairvoyance to sit back and observe how the other driver in front of me is driving. I know what he's doing to that right front. Rollout brake.
25.
I've done that before.
35.
I'll let him keep abusing it. That'll last for, you know, only so long. And he'll be absolutely cooked. Rollout brake.
Right
Hello,
I mean, he's going to end up sliding that thing into the wall at some point. Rollout brake.
25.94.
I may not be able to catch the guys that are way up in front of me, but I'll catch this guy, I think.
inside, Justin.
Rollout brake.
Next turn up here. Let's stay high.
Tires are getting really hard to handle.
37.
Thanks, Justin. What the hell are you doing?
Picking up that throttle again, rollout brake.
Trying to get up your way, go high.
Reeling them in. Rollout brake.
26.232.
I'll fix it, dude.
Rollout brake. Just trying to reel him in.
I'll run hard, Fred.
Watching that car dancing, it looks like he's really got a handful. Rollout brake.
26.079.
Try a little higher and rollout brake.
Thank you.
Rollout brake.
25.958.
Rollout brake. Maybe too high. That doesn't seem to be working as well. Rollout brake.
26.
That middle line seemed to be a little bit better.
5.
Rollout brake.
Working the bottom. Still there.
Knew he was going to hit the wall. I don't know if they touched or not.
Is it? Sorry.
Rollout brake.
26.455. Working the bottom. Still inside.
Go inside, go inside.
Caution's out.
All right.
All right, buddy, had a couple laps by yourself there.
I knew that we'd get a caution.
Pit road is closed.
No fuel. 4 tires. Hey, Drew, didn't realize you were behind me there, man.
Oh, what's
All right,
going on?
buddy. Line up behind the 15.
Hey guys, gotta catch pace car.
Hope we didn't scare you too bad there.
Gotta go, go, go. Oh, I've seen a lot worse stuff coming up through there anyway.
You're going to have to come around and pace car.
Thing was a little bit of a handful there at the end of that run.
A wee bit. Check it out.
All right. So, my calculations are correct. We've got no reason to not repair all of this damage because we're the last car in the lead lap. Let's get it all fixed.
You're going to be lining up behind the 15.
Let's see how much there is first.
11. Got the lucky dog. Going to have a lap car coming to the outside. You'll be lining up behind the 19.
All right, I think we were, what, 10th? So we're looking for the number 5. I don't know why these guys are going so slow, but I'll take the spot. I mean, here we go. Of course. 37.5 of repairs, that ain't too bad. I could get a little bit of track position. I'd rather try to get as much of this repaired as possible. I want the best tool that I can fight with at the end of this race. We still got 24, 25 laps. Wait until it's about 3 seconds. Just get as much of this as I can get.
That's it, go!
Okay.
You're going to have to come around at 15.
Alright. Yeah. I don't need to go back in at this point. I could,
you're going to have to come around to 6. Come around to 15.
I have to go around both of them? Did they both speed? Alright. That was definitely the right call. Holy cow. How awesome is that?
You're going to have to come around at 6. Come around at 4. Come around at 22. Alright, looks like you're going to be lining up.
Well, it could not have worked out better. We still have a little bit of damage, but we don't, you know, in addition to that damage, I made the tires really mad at the beginning of that run. And
1 to go this time, by.
I just never really recovered from that, among other things.
43.038.
Restarting in 6th? Wow. Okay.
Hey, Jake, you got a copy?
Your top 5 bets are still alive, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Breaking news. Your top 5 bets are still in
Jake,
play.
did you ever go find peppers and dump them?
Never give up on a race car, guys. Never, ever give up on a race car. Take care of this baby. It's the only one you've got for this race.
He was in another race, but he wrecked out, so I couldn't really wreck him. He was already wrecked.
22 laps to go.
Oh, you guys let me track
We're
on
not
that.
change lanes before the start.
My job right now is to focus on doing this as well as I can. The chit-chats for in-between races primarily.
Pace goes off.
There goes leader.
Green, 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 green.
Control that wheel spin a little bit. Did okay, didn't get away as well as some of the others, but got away better than most. Held my 6th place spot. We're through turn 1. Off the gas brake. Drive it in there. Don't need to be as gentle with the tires. It is a much shorter race now. Let off the gas brake.
25.301.
Watch those guys make their tires mad. I mean, in the short term, my tires will be a little bit cooler. Let off the gas brake, just taking a little peeksy doodle. Sometimes if you take a little peeksy doodle, it pays off. You know, don't dive it in there and wreck a guy, but if you give him the idea that you might be looking, yeah, sometimes they give it to you. Just peek. There's no harm in that. Off the gas brake. It's no secret that if you're faster than him and you've closed up on his bumper that you want to get by him. You don't have to hit him in the bumper to remind him of that. Just make it look like you're interested in getting past. Get in his head. Make him think about you. Got to get closer to them than I am right now to make that happen, though. Out the gas, brake.
4.463.
Just need to be a little bit faster. You don't have to get it all in one corner. Just need to be slowly, a little bit quicker than them each time. Off the gas, brake.
Caution.
5/100ths of a second each lap is a tenth a lap. Or 5/100ths of a second each corner is a tenth a lap. I want to pit. That was enough laps that I definitely want to pit.
Earl, there's a bunch of debris on the racetrack already. Be aware of that if you see something get on the grill. Maybe mention it to us.
No fuel, no tear off.
The road is closed.
Definitely.
Time.
Whoa, I want 4 tires.
Lining up behind at 7. Alright, you're going to have to come around at 11.
Alright, this time,
This road
I don't think
will
we're going to
be
sit
open.
around for repairs. We're going to try to get in and get going as quick as we can. Top 5 is alive. It's not a guarantee, but it's still alive. I'm not sliding my pit stall this time. If any of them slides theirs, we'll be there to pounce. Here I am just after the gap. Not the fastest entry to pit road, but good enough. I don't think I'll lose spots with that. And if they make a mistake, I will gain.
That's it,
13-3. Got by the 9 or by the 7, so picked up a spot there.
Alright, you're going to have to come around at 13.
So that should put us into top 5 position. Now we got to get a good restart
Alright, you're
and
going to have to come around at 13.
hold that for a few laps, and maybe we'll get even more.
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 9.
Need to change that message from users to viewers. The 11 was right behind me before. So he came out in the same position. Yeah.
You're going to line up behind the 9.
Oh, it feels good to be in the top 5. And I'm in the number 5. I'm expected to get it. I think it's the 4 that should be in the top 5 that isn't. Where is he? 4's just not around. There he is. He's 1 lap down. He's getting the wave around this time. That's what's going on. Good move. Got to do that. That's step 1 of him getting back in the race. Step 2 is another caution coming out and him getting tires.
Well, 1 to go. You will be in the bottom this time.
All right.
1 minute 5.
Second gear.
2, 3, 5.
There are going to be 13 laps to go. We're going to restart 5th. And, you know, we'll try to get a little more if we can. Hope you folks are doing well tonight. Thank you for tuning in. $13 laps to go here at Rockingham. I'm restarting 5th in the number 5. Been an interesting race so far. Got a little bit of damage, repaired most of it. 13 laps to settle it all. Pace car's in.
Pace car's off, Peter. Green flag. Zipper man, they're suppressing your talent.
Two car got a little bit ahead of the one, which caused the one to jam up the restart a little bit. That was well done by everyone. No big pile up. 9 did a nice job there of recovering from an... Yeah, he closed the door on me, but I wasn't really alongside of him, so I'm not going to knock him. I wasn't alongside. That's his corner. He's absolutely right to come down in front of me there.
Good job, man. Keep it up. You're doing great.
Now he's working on the 3 for third. I'm working on both of them. Their cars aren't perfect and undamaged either, so I don't think that... I'm, in fact, very confident that the damage that I have right now is not a huge disadvantage. Jake Goodwin gets into the wall.
24, 3,
Just putting pressure right now. What I want to do is get a better corner exit and use that momentum to get inside going down the straightaway. I don't want to have to dive it in on him. That's not the way to try to get that spot. That is. Oh no!
Looks clear, clear, clear.
We're done.
Closed. 10 to go. Alright, you're going to have to come around to 10.
You know what?
Get behind the 19.
Honest as can be, that's a crash. No worries, Jake, man. You didn't mean to do it. That happens.
Probably should have went to bed instead of running this race, but a little too tired for this track.
Just took it back into me. Nothing I could do.
Sorry for whoever was behind you in the restart. Freddy went before I did.
Dang it.
Appreciate that. That's why I went late.
Yeah, you didn't do nothing.
That happens. I don't think he likes Democrats. Dude. He wasn't I mean...
The leader's got 9 to go there.
It's just how it goes.
Right.
I had everything lined up. I was going to get fourth. And it's just wrong place, wrong time. Oh well. Let's see. Let me see here. All right. We got to get a good screenshot of that, right?
Thank you.
Let's see.
You scratch your car still pretty fast without having a front nose.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm done. I'm just taking the screenshot of it. There's no point in trying to go any further into this. Let's see. That looks like a pretty good one. Let me see. Where's the take screenshot? What is the take screenshot? Just remember the hotkey for that. Control-Alt-Shift-S. Okay. Cool. And I'll find out where those go later. So, yep.
All right, boss man, pace car's off. Get after it today.
No
Green
point in
flag.
riding around in a junked race car. On to the next one. For YouTube viewers, results are going to be in the description below the video. With the race not being over yet, they won't be here. So, c'est la vie. We're out of that. We're going to go run some Michigan. Or, let's actually go ahead and pull up the official race guide. Let's see. Last session results. I'm pretty sure these won't be... Yeah, those aren't up yet.